Hey, I'm Rev, and today we're going to be going over the St Pelin deck, or as I will continue to call it, the red deck. In this video, I hope to provide some insight into how good each card is by giving a rating from S to F, highest rating being S+, lowest rating being F-, pretty standard stuff. I do want to give a little bit of a disclaimer. I am not the end-all, be-all Tales of Tribute player by any means. I just hope to provide some insight to help newer players develop strategies to win more games. I think the better the player base is, the more fun it'll be to play the game, to be honest. And if I can help people play better, that is what I'm here for. So, right now, I'm currently ranked 10th, I believe, on the leaderboard. Last time I checked, which was a couple hours ago. I could be ranked lower than that, or higher than that, if I'm lucky. But I did drop to 58 today, and I had to grind back up to 9, and then settled at 10 after somebody passed me. But that's neither here nor there. So I hope that my standing on the leaderboard leads you to believe that I do know a little bit of something about the game. Anyway, let's jump into the review. St. Pelin's hero power, or patron power, I will continually call it hero power because I'm used to other games, but upon activation, you return an agent from your cooldown pile to the top of your deck. It costs 2 power to do, and you have to have an agent in your cooldown pile to use this effect. This is the worst part about the deck. It is rarely applicable for me because I do not play agents very often. However, I do use this in conjunction with Halalu quite often. So I will buy a high-powered agent and put it on top of my deck in order to sacrifice it on the next turn for power with the Halalu power, which is probably the best part about this. I would give this patron power a D. It is probably a C+ if you have Halalu on the board with him. Let's jump into the cards. Archer's Volley is the lower version of another card that we'll see later on. It's an action. It costs 4 gold. It's gain 3 power, combo 2, gain 1 coin. This card is a C. It is a card that I will take early. It's a card that I sometimes take late game. So it does have an application in most scenarios, although there is a better version of this card that we will see later on. Bankruptcy Sentries is a 7 cost, gain 1 coin agent. It is terrible. It's a D. So not quite an F, as long as you have a Halalu to sack it. It's not quite an F, but it's a card that I will rarely ever buy unless I'm trying to sacrifice it for power. The Banneret. It's a 9 cost version of an unupgraded card that we'll see later on. It is 9 gold and it has the effect to gain 3 power. This card is a little bit better than the Bankruptcy Sentries. It is pretty good. It's probably a C+ to a B-. It's a card that I will take if there isn't a better option at 9. Like if you have an on-size victory or like the marketplace for Halalu or the 7-drop for Halalu, something like that. Obviously, we'll see Rally later on and a few other cards, Armory, that are just much better for the cost than Banneret is. But this is a card that I have taken from time to time in order to sacrifice it. It is an 11-point play with Halalu, which is not something to sneeze at. It is pretty good. Fortify is whatever. It's fine. It's what starts in your default deck. Knight Commander is the upgraded version of Banneret. It is slightly better. For combo 2, you gain this agent heals for 2 health, which means if you're trying to stick this out there to protect other agents, it is much better than its Banneret counterpart. But in general, you are going to be making the 11-point play with this card. So this is like a B+, probably more B-y with the Banneret. It's only slightly better. Knights of St Pelin is the upgraded version of Bankruptcy Sentries. It is the same. It's a D plus because you can combo 2 gain of power. It's not great. Legion's Arrival is not a card that I take very often. It is also a C minus to a D plus. It is 3 gold, gain 2 coin, or combo 3, which you are not combo 3ing in red. Gain 3 power. So, not great. Now, for a great card, we have Rally. Rally is 7 gold, gain 6 power, draw 1 card. This card is very, very good. This card is an A. If you see this card on the board and you have the gold to buy it, you should almost always buy this card. It turns into a 12-point play late game with Halalu. I know I mention Halalu a lot, but it does factor into how good these red cards are. Reinforcements. For 3 gold, you gain 2 coin. Combo 2, gain 2 power. Combo 3, gain 1 additional power. This is not bad. It is not bad at all. I would give this a solid B. It is a card that I take very often early game if I can. It's not as good late game unless you have a plethora of red cards, which if you do, you probably have things like Rally and Armory and Siege Weapon Volley, and you know, it's kind of irrelevant at that point, but it is okay. Now for the contract in red. We have 6 gold, gain 1 power. It is the Shield Bearer. It does have 5 health, which is nothing to sneeze at. This thing can get sacked for 5 immediately to the Halalu power if you so choose. It can also clog up the board, protect your other agents if you are doing an agent strategy. This is crucial. However, I do think this is still a C minus at best. I'm still not high on agents. Even after all this time of playing, I am still kind of wary. Although this agent is on the better side because it doesn't go back in your deck. It does get exiled when it dies. I'm still not real big on it. Now for a card that I am pretty high on. It is Siege Weapon Volley. This is an A. This is matched with Rally for value. Gain 4 power, combo 2, gain 2 coin. This card is very, very good early. It is pretty good late game. It is great mid game. Like, this card is chef's kiss. Like, straight up. Now, for the only S in the game, I think at this moment, it is the Armory. The Armory, if you can get this early, will straight up win you the game. Like, Siege Weapon Volley will get you close. But the Armory, at 5 gold, gain 1 coin, gain 5 power, this card is absurd. Like, you have no combo restriction. You just get everything for 5 gold. Like, you get both abilities without a combo restriction for 5 gold. That is very, very, very strong. 5 gold, gain 1 coin. I'm remiss to find a better card in the game right now. And then you have Portcullis. Portcullis is fine. It's a B early game. It's a C mid game. It's a D late game. It's a card that does not scale very well. It's gain 2 power and combo 2, gain a coin. So this card is very, very good with Orgnum, the light blue deck. As if you can get this on turn 1, you can go, if you have the 5 gold play, you can go buy Portcullis hero power with the light blue hero power, and then hero power every turn after that. So you can do that with a Portcullis play on turn 1, but other than that, it's fine. Anyway, please let me know how you think I did with my review. Let me know if you think that I'm wrong on certain cards, if certain cards should be rated higher or lower in your opinion. Anyway, my name is Rev. I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.